Hawaii Audubon Society created a new award in 2021 to recognize the contributions being made by members of the next generation. It's called the Youth Ambassador for Birds of Hawaii Award, and Raiden Barrientos is its first recipient. Raiden has an infectious love for the Mono Oku and has created and shared on various social media platforms videos of white terns nesting around town. His videos are helping to increase awareness and appreciation for this amazing bird among young and old alike. More than ever, the future of the birds of Hawaii will depend on the efforts of our youth to care for and preserve our birds and the natural environment in which they live. Raiden is setting a great example for young people, and we are happy to recognize him for his efforts. Raiden, I'm wondering, how did you first become interested in the Mono Oku?
So when me and my grandma were walking around International Killing Time, we saw this bird and we are like, we've never seen this bird. And so my grandma Googled it and she said, oh, it's a white tern. And I said, oh, that's cool. And then so every day we've been going at the same spot checking, and she's always been there, the Mono Oku. And soon we began to think, is she laying on an egg? And so um, the first day of the month, we went to go check, and I actually recorded a video asking her to show me her egg. And hi everybody, today I'm at the International Marketplace and her egg finally hatched. So I'm gonna ask her if she'll let me see her baby. Okay? Hey Mrs. White Bird, can we please see your baby? Because you are such a good mom. You've been protecting that egg since, I don't know, before we even met you. I just wanted to ask if can I see your baby? Because we've been waiting so long. I see your baby. And every day we've been checking on him, and then now we're like, we see them everywhere now. We're like, oh, it's a tern.
You have been the first volunteer on a number of occasions to report nesting Mono Oku. And sometimes you've actually been the first one to report nesting in trees where we've never seen them nesting before. I'm wondering, what's your secret for being so successful at spotting nesting Mono Oku?
Usually, before I look down to see if there's a lot of bird poop, and then I usually look up and then look. If I don't see it straight up, I usually look around to see, and then I would always find it. Whenever we see a mono oku flying, we're like, hey, that's a white tern. And then we usually follow it to see where it lands. And then we come every day at school to see if it's still there. When I first saw them, I kind of like, oh, okay, I want to see if I can find more of the birds. And now I just see them everywhere.
Yeah.
You can kind of tell it's the terns because if they're flying, they usually glide, while as some other white birds, they flap their wings nonstop. And you can also tell that they're near you if you hear their squawking.
Raiden, we thank you so much for all that you've already done, for the Mono Oku and for the birds of Hawaii, and we encourage you to continue to keep a special place for them in your heart, and to share your love for them with others.
Thank you.